This is a used car mystery box challenge that no car lover could resist. With a bit of luck, you might even open a Bentley worth a fortune. Next up is Gio. Hoping to score something valuable, he even brought his wife along to help him strategize. As they passed one of the mystery boxes, Gio suddenly stopped and stared at it for a long time. Maybe he was trying to figure out what kind of cars that dealership in the picture might sell. Then Gio told his wife something interesting. The image on this box looked almost identical to the one that had just revealed a Bentley earlier. It seemed like they were taken in the same place. Maybe, just maybe, there was another Bentley inside. His wife immediately got nervous. After a bit of arguing, she finally agreed to let Gio open the box. But she set one condition. If there wasn't a good car inside, he'd be sleeping on the couch tonight. When they decided to go for it, the host brought over the image from the box that had previously revealed the Bentley. They compared the two pictures side by side, and wow, it really was the same location. The bald guy was instantly stunned. Could it really be another Bentley inside? The crowd erupted again. Judging by everyone's reaction, it looked like they were right. Inside was a black Bentley Continental worth about 1.5 million rubles. Gio's instincts were spot on. The two photos were indeed taken at the same location, a Bentley dealership. Even the road looked identical. After driving the car out, his wife immediately fell in love with it. Luckily, she didn't stop Gio from opening the box, or they would have missed out on this million-dollar luxury car. And honestly, this Bentley looked even better than the previous one. But the surprises weren't over yet. The host announced that there were still more valuable prizes hidden in the remaining containers. Next up was a female contestant named Ginny. Fortunately, she had participated in these mystery box events several times before. She quickly recognized one of the pictures. According to Ginny, the factory in the image was located in Germany, possibly a contract manufacturer for BMW or Mercedes-Benz. Both are famous German luxury brands, so Ginny decided to take a gamble on that container. Even if she pulled an Audi, she figured it would still be a great result. So, what was inside? When the container opened, Ginny was startled. Sure enough, it was a German luxury car, a BMW Z4 convertible worth about 900,000 rubles. The factory in the clue image really was a BMW production facility. Clearly, knowing a bit about cars can pay off. Ginny proudly said she had actually done her homework the day before coming to the event. The convertible sports car suited her perfectly, and she absolutely loved it. Next up was David, a veteran player. David had participated in many events like this and almost always walked away with a big profit. This time, he chose a picture showing a massive factory complex. He believed his luck wouldn't let him down, but was he right? Well, this time he opened something completely unexpected. He actually pulled out an airplane. At first, David thought he had scored a supercar, but when he turned around and saw it clearly, he was stunned. It was a small aircraft. Unfortunately, its market value was only about 350,000 rubles, meaning David still lost a bit of money overall. Still, pulling a plane out of a mystery box was pretty wild. He almost wanted to jump in and take it for a spin immediately, but since he didn't have a pilot's license, he eventually decided to sell it to recover some of his money. Next, it was Jack's turn. At this point, only 3 containers remained, leaving him with limited choices. He decided to pick the container on the far edge. The picture showed a snowy landscape, but nobody could really tell where it was from, so they opened it to see what would happen. But when the container opened, it was empty. Was the opening fee completely wasted? Not quite. In the corner sat a gift bag, which turned out to be the real prize. Inside was the latest iPhone, worth about 270,000 rubles. Not incredibly valuable, but at least it was still a prize. As it turns out, the original photo clue came from a local electronics store. Apparently, someone hadn't been paying close enough attention. They couldn't even tell the difference between a car dealership and a phone shop. Now, only one contestant remained. Owen. There were 2 containers left. One image showed an old factory building, while the other looked much more modern and high-end. Without hesitation, Owen chose the more impressive-looking one. Whether he would win big or lose money, all depended on this final gamble. When the container opened, the result was a motorcycle. Specifically, a Honda worth only about 190,000 rubles. Ironically, the clue image was actually from a well-known Honda flagship store, but Owen hadn't recognized it. At least the motorcycle was in working condition. Still, compared to the earlier prizes, the remaining boxes clearly didn't contain anything too valuable. With no better options, Owen could only accept the outcome. At this point, every contestant had opened their chosen mystery box, but one container still remained unopened. No one knew what treasure or junk might be hidden inside. The host announced that it would be saved for the next event. So the question is, if it costs $7,000 to join this challenge, would you take the risk?